Ex-Nissan President Carlos Ghosn has rejected offense concoction, on to print accountable in Japan. Mr. Ghosn, seen as a titanium of the car production, was arrested by police force and sacked by Nissan recent 1 week. Claims versus the entrepreneur, who led the Renew Nissan Association, involve wrongly accountability his income. Social announcer NHK, that at first opened Mr. Ghosn's detention, informed he had said investigators down there was no intent to buy report his income. He has not speak openly. Greg Kelly, a ex-Nissan execution detained on in Mr. Ghosn, was cited by NHK as protecting his lugs reimbursement, proverb it was debated in some officials, and pay out accordingly. Japan prosecutorial complaint the two men conspired to underestimate Mr. Ghosn's compensation by on part the 10 trillion yen, $68 meter, he gained at Nissan above 5 year of 2010. The business has as well done some concoction on use of business cash. Nissan according to reports shaped a open secret crew over the year to see in estimated finance offense by Mr. Ghosn, who had been vaunted a character in Japan for lathe about the sick Nissan. But down there are suspicions on the synchronization of Mr. Ghosn's collapse, that came among concerns on the next of the Renew Nissan Association he is mind to include plan a complete merge of the carmakers, thing how several Nissan management team afraid could see their business diminished to a younger affiliate. Brazil-born Mr. Ghosn is in guardianship in a Tokyo arrest center. On environment, prosecutorial effectively attached to expand his guardianship for an further 10 days. Individually, Nissan is examining filing a civilian damages fit versus Mr. Ghosn above his cost and estimated use of business cash to buy characteristic, Japan's Kyodo News Story informed. His detention raises a issue mark above the next of the association among Renew, Nissan or, with 2016, Mitsubishi. The three companies are connected along by crucifix shareholdings how could be complex to unpick. Renew had not remote Mr. Ghosn as president and head execution, but has instead of equipped an execution to get accusation on a interim base. Management team of the three companies are mind to be planner a meet the 1 week, there at first collection with Mr. Ghosn's detention. The meet was due to be detained in the Netherlands in a live video meeting accessible for management team who cannot visit, Japan's Yomiuri Shimbun informed. Nissan hopes to declare the assignment of a heir by the end of December. But the successful of the association was put downward in big portion to Mr. Ghosn's driving and charism, and analysts say he will be a difficult act to pursue. Mr. Ghosn, fated as a enterprise superstardom in Japan, had license to do brave moves. He was, for sample, an previous adoptive parent of electrical cars, putting hard in the technique in spite skepticism of lot of the automobile planet.